How about now? Can you hear me now? I was doing a quick sound check, but apparently you guys couldn't hear me. No sound. Can you hear me now? There we go. We're good. We're good. So, tonight we're going to be doing a livery editor tutorial. I've been practicing with this for a couple of weeks now, so that I can give you guys a good idea of how it works. I'm going to be going through most of the basics tonight, so like imagine that you've never touched it before, and I'm going to show you how to open up the livery editor, how to select the livery you want, and then I'm going to do a basic teaching you how to go from one colour gradient down to the other on your livery. First of all, to get to the livery editor, unfortunately there isn't a button. We could do it like a button right here or something like on the screen that just said use the livery editor. But you can get to the livery editor from any one of the routes, okay? So I'm going to choose Southeastern, and then you go to Tools, Livery Editor. Now, if you haven't done the route you select, it will make you do the intro if you haven't already done the intro, which can be a bit of a pain. So make sure you've really done the intro before you go through the process I just did. Now tonight, I'm going to be decorating a tank car because it's really good as a sort of blank canvas. I have had a bit of a practice on one, but I'm not showing you that one. It's basically just a red tank car with my name on it. It just says Nat. So we're going to be creating a new one for tonight. So we're going to be calling this Stream Livery 2. Stream Livery 2. Now during these tutorials, this is going to be a sort of, it's going to be a series of tutorials, and please feel free to ask me any questions you have regarding the livery editor. I am going to do my best to get you the answers. If I don't know the answers on stream live, I will work to get you the answers. So here's our blank canvas. I like to have the background dark. It just makes it easier. And then I'm just going to go through a few of the movements while you're using it. Now I'm using a mouse and keyboard tonight. I know many of you use console, so I will try and do one in the future with a console controller, just so you can understand what buttons to use. Now to move around, as I'm doing, you have to right click on the mouse and then use your arrow keys, and that's just how to get around it quite smoothly. It took me ages to get used to the movement of it. So what I would recommend for anybody going through this first is spend some time just learning how to maneuver a bit, because it can be a bit awkward if you don't know how to do it. How did I get it black screen? So the background here, this button here, turns the light on and then turns it off. So on and off. Okay. How can you change the rear of the train? Because I can do the front but not the back. How do I get to the back? Okay, drum bang, I will try and show you how to do that later. Now, a few basics. You can choose to change the livery to any one block colour you want. But tonight what I'm going to try and do is a sort of rainbow, and we're going to go like from red to purple. Will you add more letter fonts? Well, we want to add more fonts. This is definitely something that's being requested by a lot of people, and I agree it would be really nice to see more. So yeah, I would like to see more fonts. I don't know if it's actually being worked on at the moment, though I don't think it is. Now, what I like to do when I first start is, instead of like this really bright white, I just sort of dim it a little bit so that when I add a white decal, I can actually see it, because otherwise it shows up as invisible. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Now to zoom in and out, Again, make sure you right click on your mouse, and then you want to scroll in and out. So use your little, the scroll thingy on your mouse, and just makes it easier. You can use it with the with the left click as well, and just push your mouse forwards and backwards, but I find right clicking and scrolling to be much easier. So, layers. This is where we get a bit technical. The layers there is so much you can do with the layers, and you can add up to 300 layers on any livery, which sounds like quite a lot, but once you get started, you quickly go through them. So our fonts at the moment, this is what we've currently got. Like I said, a lot of people are asking for different fonts, and I agree it would be nicer to have a range of different fonts. How much work is it to make a train compatible with Livery Designer? So I think it is quite a bit of hard work, to be honest. That's why it takes so long for the Preserve collection to be put on the Livery Designer. Can you change the size of the fonts for the letters at all? Yeah, so I'll show you as an example now. So we'll use an N. And as you can see, because I've changed the colour of the tank to a slightly darker white, it's actually showing up, because otherwise it disappears, it becomes invisible. So what we're going to do is we'll put it on the side here. And then if you want to make anything bigger, you just use the scale buttons. So the W makes it bigger, and then the S makes it smaller, and vice versa. And it's the same, the A makes it smaller and the D makes it bigger. So that's how you can change the size of the fonts. You can't make them thicker, but you can just make them bigger. A text block would be nice, so we don't have to eat layers with text. Yeah, it would be nice if we could do that. Anything you'd like to see, I can't promise it's going to happen, but I would like to take a list of suggestions and see what we can do to improve the livery editor in the future. So if there is anything you'd like to see, please do let me know. How do you add paint just to the handlebars? You can't add it just to the handlebars as far as I'm aware. If you can, I have not figured that out yet. Yeah, right. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to remove this N for now because we don't need it. I'd also like to show you guys how the mirroring works, because it took me a while to get used to it. But this shape, let's do a moon shape. And confirm, let's change the color so it's a bit more vibrant. Confirm. And then what we'll do is I'll just show you some of the different options you have with your shapes and things like that. So when you mirror it, it just flips it right around, which is great. And obviously you can change the side at any point to anywhere you like. And if you did, say I was making it bigger earlier, so let's go back, let's make it larger. You can do your options, and then you can just reset the scale to where it was originally, which is great. And it's the same with the rotation. So I can rotate it. So we've got a nice little smile now. There we go. And obviously I can rotate it back to where we started from. So this is just like a really basic understanding of how it works, how to move it. If you want to move it around, you can just use your arrow keys and then shift an arrow and it'll move it quicker. So there you go. Or you can just go nice and slowly. Yeah. Natalie, what would be really nice in the livery editor is the ability to use hex or Pentatone codes for picking the color. Yeah, I agree. That would be really, really good. Yeah. But I'll put it on my list of things I would like to see. And then, so today, like I said, it's going to be a really, really basic stream where I'll show you how to blend some colors. But if there are things you'd like to see for upcoming streams, please let me know. And I will do my best to create it. I'm by no means an expert to the same extent as the people who did the livery competition, but I'm gonna try my best to learn as much of this tool as I can, and then show you guys how to use it. So the mirror doesn't mean doing the same on the other side, no, but I will show you how to do that because it is possible. It took me a while to figure out how to get something to go to the opposite side that you want to. I thought the mirroring would do that, but it doesn't. So what you do is you copy what's here and then you edit it. You go to options, change side, and then we're on this, there. So it's hard to see what I've done, but it's now exactly where it was. Okay? So now it's in exactly the same place on both sides. And you can then mirror it. So if I mirror it, oh, it's the other one. Silly me. Right, let's mirror it. There you go. And they're now facing the same way. Okay. Apparently there's an easier way of doing it. What's the easier? The projection. How on earth does that work? Well, my way works. I like my way. But please, tell me, how do I do it? You can also use project both to 100. Okay, we'll try that later. But that is one way of doing it. So, projection. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to remove my half moons right now because I don't really need them. Nice. Right. On to the colours. So, onto the blending. Now, it took me ages to try and figure out how the people who did the Livery Designer actually did the sunsets and stuff, and I could not figure it out for ages. But I think I have an idea how they've blended their colours, and it's to do with this little shape here. As you can see, it blends down into like the same colour as the tank. And I'll show you. So we'll go to the end. And then I'll scale it so it's bigger. Let's go about here. And then let's change the color. So we're gonna go red. And then rotate. Now what I'm going to be aiming to do is a nice little sort of rainbow effect. And then it'll go all the way down this side. And then what I'm going to try to do with your help is get it to go on the other side as well. Okay. And it looks pretty good. I had a bit of a practice. Now, as you can see, the larger you go, the less the fade works. So otherwise, it would be lovely if I could just go really, really massive. And then, yeah. Use the projection settings. Okay, I'll use the projection settings. So, they make it go big. Cool. Let's have a look if that's gone to both sides. Nice, you guys. That's awesome. Look at that. Cheers for the help. So, we've got our first colour anyway. great. And it's nice and smooth and lovely. So now I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to edit it. And I'm going to move it. So, going to turn it back around. And what I'm going to do on this one is just change the color to orange. And there you go, it starts to blend in quite nicely. Now if you imagine that that was all across the top and then you had it the other way, you'd have a nice little sunset color going on there. So there we go, got a nice orangey tinge going on. Actually, it does look tropical. It looks like a tropical drink. Great. And then place and copy. We're going to edit it again. And it's kind of repetitive, but it looks pretty cool. Yellow next. Yeah, well actually it's orange again, because if I went, so this one's gonna remain orange, because if I went yellow right now, you'd end up with like this huge, obvious sort of, well, it doesn't blend particularly well, so you have to match it up, as you can see. And then I go, it does look like a nice lolly at the moment, I agree. And you place it, and then you do a copy. So you end up with doubles of every colour. And like I said, if you imagine you've only got 300 layers, these soon add up. Oh, oops, made too many. And there we go again. And this one's going to be yellow. It's gonna be a great tanker when it's done. So let's go yellow. Let's go for a nice golden yellow. There we go. And I want to try and get it as close as I can. And you see, it just blends really nicely. Would it be quicker to mirror it rather than rotate it? Possibly. Might actually. Let's try mirroring it next time. Nice. Let's go again. Edit. Options. Mirror. Maybe not. No, the mirroring doesn't seem to want to behave with it. So rotating it is. Oh, there you go. Apparently the projection acts as the mirror. That makes sense. Could I group the first two shapes and then copy them, sliding the duplicates over and then change the colours? Let's see if I can do that. Let's place that one. How does one group? Don't want to touch anything and then break it all. Or just copy 2 layers back. Yeah, so I could copy, yeah, I could do that, but I kind of like doing it this way, I must say. So we're going to go for a darker green. press the arrows. Okay, I'll press the arrows next time, James. But yeah. So as you can see, it's coming together. It doesn't look so much like a lolly anymore, does it, you guys? So press the circle and select layers you want to group. The Riedel buns. Okay. Nice. Nice. Right. Let's see. That moves it. Oh, I see. So you group, right. So that's how you group. Ooh, nifty. So if I copy that now and then edit, am I going to move both colours at once? Ooh, look at that. That's fancy. There we go. Okay, so now I need to figure out how to change the colour. And then ungroup. I see. And let's go, what are we at? Green, so it needs to be that green. There. Select. And edit that one to a bluey colour. Hey, that was nifty! That was a really good tip, thanks. Look at that. So yeah, I grouped it, ungrouped it. What I'm going to do is though, this bit here I'm going to push a little bit closer because I want to get purple on the end and currently we don't have space. So I'm going to put the orange a bit closer. I'm going to try and move everything up ever so slightly. But that is coming together so nicely. Look at it. That is some beautiful stuff right there. Why do I keep... do you know what? I keep pushing options instead of place. And I need to get out of that habit. So I'm sorry if you keep seeing me push options instead of place. Gotta have some purple. I agree, we've gotta have some purple. So we're going to go right back to the beginning, I'm afraid. And I'm going to edit... Oh no, wait. It's the orange one I want to edit. Edit it slightly, just so it goes a little bit more left. There we go. Place. So like I said, it takes a while to get confident with it as well. Like, you guys, I've been at this for over a week and you're still teaching me things. So like, don't be afraid of not knowing how to use it. I would say just give it a go, play about with it a bit, see how everything works, because it's got a lot of stuff you can do with it. Alright, here we go. I'm loving this grouping thing. I wish I'd known about that earlier. There we go. I think we've got some space for purple now. Can I do a scenario where I drive the train with the tank? What I'll do is, I will do a scenario so you can see the tank, because I'm not entirely certain how to select one where I can drive it, but I'll definitely pick a scenario so you can see it. But yeah, that is looking lovely. Now this is, as well, this is just like really, really basic blending. And I started doing this like 2 weeks ago to try and learn how to do it. So imagine the potential for it. Need to introduce a text input option for the Livery Designer. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Like just a text box and then it just turned up. The other thing, I'd love it as well if it was a bit easier to, when you select a decor or something, you could sort of choose where you want to put it instead of having to choose a side and then move it around. I'd like it more if you could just sort of move the mouse and then decide where you want it to go. Okay. Edit. I've done the thing again where I have to turn it around. Sorry. Never seen a green piece of oil tanker before. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to do purple on the end. Well, I'm going to try and do purple. Although I don't think we've got room at the moment. Oh my gosh. Am I going to have to push everything closer again? Let's go this way. Ugh, man. I think we're going to have to push everything closer again. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool, right? I mean, I hope everybody else likes this as much as I do. I think it looks awesome. Okay. This time group everything when pushing it. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, let's do it. Can you only group 3 things at once? Or do I have to ungroup that one? Hold on. Let's ungroup that one. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. We're going a little bit left. Okay. Edit. Look, you can sort of see it going left. There we go. Oh, but now it's like too orange at that side. I need to just push it all together. I think I need to make it smaller. Let's ungroup it. How big's the orange square? Let's group that. Group. Edit you slightly. Let's go smaller. You could make tic-tac liveries from these tankers, you could. The things I'm doing to try and get more purple, honestly. Alright, let's place that. Why won't you let me do it? For some reason, this one does not want to group with the one underneath it. Throw a dark red purple to the left, then merge it. It's just not playing very nicely. That might be a bug. No, does not want to group with that one. Sorry, little yellow one, you're going to have to move by yourself. Okay, to move you closer again. Yay. There we go. Much better. Look at that. Right. Now we have space for purple. Let's go for this one. Copy, edit. Change the color to purple. Ugh, that's such a nice purple. And there we have it on the back. Look at that. That is beautiful. So there we currently have a lovely rainbow. To the left of the red orange, it will smooth out that side. What do we think of that? Ta-da! Look at it in all its glory. They should add metallic colours to the livery designer. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Like really nice shiny gold or like a shiny blue. Oh, I'd love a shiny green, like a metallic green. So we actually got through that quicker than I anticipated because this took me a lot longer to do last time. Train bow. Yes, this is a train bow, right? How cool is that? So yeah. But now I'll guess we can have a go at doing some of the lettering. I know that some of you guys are really good at like doing shadowing on the lettering. So for now, we're just gonna spell my name because I can't think of anything more exciting to spell right now, unless you have some good ideas. Tank bow. So let's go with, do you know what, I might put knot rail, considering everybody says it's knot rail when I get it wrong. So this is knot rail with a rainbow tank. And the other thing you might notice I'm doing, I don't mean to, but like when I'm trying to scroll something, I don't realize I've right clicked on my mouse. So sometimes you'll see the screen sort of do that, and it's because I'm clicking my mouse when I shouldn't be. Where do we want? Do we want it in the middle? Let's go for here. Although I don't know what color to do this. F-Lock, now I want you to learn mode 2 before the next stream because it's really important in case you haven't noticed my spamming about it. F-Lock, what do you mean by mode 2? Oh, mode 2. I see. I presume you mean the other cog. So to scale it. Oh, I see. You see, I'm learning as well. We're learning as we go. We're all learning together. What does sheer mean? Ooh. Look at that. Nice. Okay, I'll have to practice with that, that's for sure. So white letters with a black shadow, we think. Okay, I've made it look wonky now. I feel like that N isn't right. We're going back to reset scale. There we go. Okay. Now I know what you mean. Okay. You use the sheer for the shadows. Right. Okay, let's do this. It's satisfying to watch. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, let's change the color to black. And then... Okay, let's shoot. Oh dear, I pushed the wrong button. Oh, I need to be on that one. Nope. How did you do that? Place letter copy color black, shift it slightly equals shadow. Okay. Let's move it. And then that just rotates it. I have no idea how you do it as a shadow. Thanks. Takeoff and landing said, nah, there's probably 1,500 people watching you. No pressure. Yeah, that's great. That makes me feel much better. Thank you for that. And how's my PZB learning going for Friday? So today I was watching Matt's tutorial on that, and I got so confused. So it's not going well. I feel like I've just made a 3D N instead of making... Well, I've made a backwards 3D N instead of a shadow. Okay, layer white above the black and then use the shear to make the black visible. Okay. Options. Oh, you see, I did it. So, swap the right one. Is that how you do that? How do we do it? Come on, swap. Why would it move? Oh. No. Oh, I pushed the wrong button there. Arrow keys. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Hey, look at that. That wasn't painful for all of us. There we go. Let's edit it. Let's move it slightly. Let's make it a little bit... Oh, that looks pretty good. Look at that. We got one in. We got there. One down. Time for an A. Is it upside down? Is my N upside down? Is that... No, my N's fine. That's the perfect way you do an N. I just had to write it on my notepad to make sure that is how an N should look, because you said it was upside down. Okay. I hope everybody is paying attention to what is going on here, because I'm going to have to watch this back to actually figure out what I did. Can you copy the N with its shadow and change the letter on the pasted version? Ooh. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I'll have to try that in a minute. Right. So I'll place that one. Let's copy it. This one needs to be the black one. Confirm. And then place it. Edit. What was it we did? Was it this one? Was it the shear? Nope. Was it? What did we do? Did I just move it slightly? Oh, there we go. Let's go there. There. That's looking about right. Should we go down one? There. There. What do you think? Yeah, I shifted it. I feel like there's a smarter way of doing a shadow, and I'm not figuring it out yet. I need to figure out the smart way of doing the shadow. What was the smart way? You guys know the smart way. Explain it to me, and I will give it a go. Place. See. Let's see what happens if I group it then copy it. Did I copy it? Ooh. Edit. And then options. No, I don't think so. To answer the question earlier, can you copy it and then just change the letter? It doesn't look like you can. I think you have to choose like a completely separate layer if you want a new letter. If you can change it, I don't know how. Looks like one of those rainbow ice lollies. It does look like a rainbow ice lolly, but it looks great. Ungroup and then go into the list. There's a button. Ooh, okay. Let's figure it out. Let's show everybody how to do this right now. First, I need to place it and then delete it. Let's get rid of that. Ungroup. Ungroup. Okay. So, how can you do it? Ungroup, then go to the list. Oh. Isn't it just decals? I made too many. It is decals. Yeah. Oh, I see. So, right. I get it. I know what I have to do. So let's go back. Let's make a copy. And then go to decals, text, T. There we go. So you can do it. That's nifty. Did I change the letter? Yeah. Let's change it to black and then place it. Just do so you copy it and then decor. Oh no, I need a T. Edit. Let's go. Ooh, regular white. It's not good as well. Move it slightly. It's currently hidden behind this. I might have to move it. It's lovely, but Matt would say it needs pink. Oh my gosh, you're right. Is there no pink on this? No. Oh wait. I thought it wasn't. I thought I'd lost it then, but it's only on this side. So we have Nat. And then I'm going to do rail. But I might move all this up slightly. What do you think? Continue for now. You can group all the text and move later. I agree. That's what I might do. Did we think it would look good with pink instead of white though? Because I agree. It needs more pink. Let me know. Decide on the pink. Just put a pink star on or something. I could do that. I could put pink on the top here. You see where it's a little bit white? We'll make that pink later somehow. We will figure out how I make that pink. That's the plan. And make the bottom pink. Okay. Okay, now rail. Let's go for the R. Nat pink star rail. Maybe. Sonic said, I think Matt's given us enough pink for a lifetime. It's good. You guys, you can't be fed up of pink. Can you group them and, like, no, that's, can't be done. Change the base coat to pink. Clever. Hold on, let's do that right now. Let's change it to pink. Let there be pink. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is magnificent. There we go. Now it has pink. It's beautiful. So anyway, I hope this is actually helping people because I am learning an awful lot while we go through this. But it looks so good. Right, let's finish writing my name. Text. Let's give it a bit of there. So I'm going to move all of this in a bit where we can decide the right place for it to go, but for now I'm just going to put it on the side. Confirm. LaserJet said my eyes are burning with its magnificence. If you guys ever wanted to like have a go on NatRail before, I bet you do now. The pinks messed up the blending. Only a little bit in the middle. We'll have to rectify that one because now it's like a weird colour here. That is something we'll fix in a minute. Looks very custom, doesn't it? Well, you mean that you can't get tanks this kind of colour in real life? How disappointing. Try grouping the black and white lettering, then ungroup the change. Hopefully you won't have to play around with the shifting. Yeah, I was wondering if that was possible. Let's try it. But I don't think I can copy them if I group. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, hold on. Let's remove this one. Let's try grouping it. And then we want to copy it and ungroup it. And then change it. Ungroup after, okay, hold on then. Group it, group. Edit. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense. Place it, ungroup it, and then change it. Man, I'm going to be such an expert at this after we're done. What kind of font would you like if we could have, if you could have any font? What would you want? Hey, that worked nicely, didn't it? That was less messing about. Train font. There's a train font? I'm going to have to look that up. I will look that up. It's going on my list. Comic Sans. No way, Comic Sans. That's like the worst of the fonts. Everybody in school used to do their work in Comic Sans, and then I'm sure we all used to get told off for it. London Underground font. Ooh, that'd be good. Something more bold. Yeah, I agree. Something more bold would be really good, wouldn't it? In Chinese train sim world, is there Chinese letters? I really don't know, but there should be, shouldn't there? I imagine on the editor there won't be, but I'm not gonna confirm that. but I don't think there would be on the editor now. Place. Ungroup it. Yeah, I'm saying train font because I can't actually say the actual name. I feel like I'd butcher it. But I have written it down correctly. Just I haven't written down train font. It's a shame it only lets you do one letter at a time. Yeah. It would be nice if you could do... I'd like it if you could do, like, change multiple colours of things at the same time. So, you know, like, instead of having just one colour, like, you could choose what colours you wanted to blend it into. Because, like, currently it goes from... Say I chose blue, it goes blue to white, doesn't it? It'd be nice if you could choose what colour you wanted it to go to. So, like, say blue to purple or something. Can we get non-basic Latin characters? I can't imagine they'd be overly popular. Did I just do an... Oopsie, yes I did. That one is way too far away. Oh, no. Hold on. There we go. I really like the grouping thing. It definitely makes life easier. Should make a Valentine's tanker since it's barely Valentine's. Do you know, I considered doing that. I actually did. But I feel like it would have taken me longer to do on the stream than I had time for. And like next week, if we'd had to carry on with it, I'd have... it would have been a bit rubbish next week continuing on with a Valentine's one after Valentine's. Ah, Crucible, you're so right. We should have had the stream tomorrow and had a pancake one. Can you imagine the whole thing just covered in pancakes? That would be brilliant. Nutella rail. Absolutely. Oh gosh. Alright. Copy it. Edit. Group that one. Pancakes and ice cream. Yeah. Now you guys are just making me hungry. Ooh, it's not far enough away. Okay. Okay, so we have nut rail. What do we think? I'm gonna move it like to the right a little bit more. So I'm just gonna group everything together and move it all slightly to the right. Go. Do we think should we go above the thingies or between them? Also, I'm calling them thingies. What are these for anybody that actually knows the name? Because I feel like they have a proper name and I just don't know it. Should we make it all a bit bigger? That works, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. There. What do we think? Reflective safety strips. So they're not called thingies, fair enough. Between looks weird. Okay. Should we, what about there? That is slightly high. Is it? Am I going to have to move all of rail up a fraction? Oh, man, okay. Let's ungroup it. No, it's fair that it's annoying you that it is slightly off. Right, edit. Oh, you're right. It's ever. Is that correct? There. Is that about even? I think that's about even, isn't it? The letters themselves are fine. The shadow's a bit off. Oh. Yeah, but then the shadow's a bit off on this one. Is A the only one that's off? Just rotate the whole group. I think I get away with it. Who said I get away with it? Yeah, Rob, I think we get away with it just for this once. But I really want to fix what I've done here since I made the whole thing pink. Because, look, you see, it's sort of like, instead of the white background, it's gonna sort of like, I don't even know how to describe that colour. It's like when you mix too much paint together in a glass. That is the colour we've currently got going on in the middle there. Yeah. Okay, so for future, when I group things together, we'll have a more consistent nat rail. But for now, we're keeping it like this because otherwise I'll spend the rest of the stream just adjusting ever so slightly. What I might do, though, to sort out the colour here is make this pink a bit less... we're still going to have pink, but perhaps if I make it a bit paler, it'll fix the problem. There we go. So, we've still got pink, but that seems to have sorted out. See? Isn't that better? Now it's not got that weird colour. And we still have pink, it's a baby pink now instead of a very, very bright pink. Is there a way, projection, to turn the ladder pink too? I have no idea about the ladder. I've spent over an hour on this. Yeah, it takes a long time to just do like the smallest of things. So imagine how much time people spent doing the livery competition ones, because the detail on those is outstanding. And yeah, this is just basic writing my name. So I could adjust the projection to do the ladder as well. I don't know how to go about doing that. Wouldn't it have to be a layer though? Because this is just the base colour and not a layer. Yeah. Right. Do we want that rail on the other side, or are we happy with it just on one side? You've got to change the view angle to get stickers on ladders without the tank. That is something I'm going to try and figure out how to do. So colour the ladder, the tank. I need a logo to go with it. Oh man. Wouldn't even know what the NatRail logo should be. Right. So if I project this over to the other side, can I still... It would come out the wrong way, don't you? Have to like literally turn it over all the other way and then flip it again. We need the option to apply a second base colour to the handrails. That would be lovely. Yeah. The L is the L too close? I can move that for you if you'd like. Hold on. 2 seconds. Let's group these together. There you go. Is that better? Group it, copy it, change sides. Ah, yes. Oops. Sorry, guys. Group it. Yeah, the grouping thing is so good. Copy it, edit, and then let's change side. Ta-da! I really like that right now. Isn't it beautiful? Ugh. Right. So that's all I'm going to do on this for tonight. On this particular wagon. But I'm liking how it looks. Now, please do give me suggestions for what you'd like to see me try and do for future livery designer stuff. I'm going to be spending... So the next livery designer tutorial, showcase, whatever you want to call it, will be in 2 weeks. So in those 2 weeks, if you give me suggestions, I will practice and I'll see what I can come up with between now and 2 weeks. So give me your ideas for what you'd like to see, or if there's anything you're not sure of with regards to the livery designer. Let me know and I'll try and figure it out between now and then. But what we'll do, give me some suggestions now, and while you're firing some suggestions at me, I'm going to save this, and then I will start a quick timetable service just so you can see how it looks in the game. Because, you know, how do we give ideas? So you can give ideas, you can throw some ideas at me now in the stream, or you can pop them in the suggestions in the forums for things you'd like to see me do on the livery designer, and just ping me just at ttgnatster on the forums, and I'll take a look at all your suggestions. But yeah, and like I said, I will do my best to try and create what you want to see. Right, so let's go back. Let's save it. I think I would cry if I forgot to save this masterpiece. Right. Let's save again just to be safe. Yeah, you want to see a NatRail logo. Okay. NatRail logo. The Union Jack flag. Okay. Nice. Can you do a network Southeast livery in the Classic Sticks? Do the Great Western Railway. Okay. So. Let's have a look if there's any out here. Hey, I see one in the distance. Look at it. How beautiful is that? Hey? And I think there's more further down. Yeah, hold on. There's more down here. All lined up together. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Who needs the train bow when you've got that in all its glory? Oh, look, you can see my test one there, that red one. That red one was when I was like testing how everything worked. So there you go. There's my test that I said I wasn't going to show you. There we go. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. Like I said, please give me suggestions on the forums. Even if someone just starts a thread and you all throw some ideas in there, just let me know what you'd like to see me try and show off next time. And I hope this was helpful and educational for everybody as well as it was for me. I'm really happy with how that's turned out, I'm going to be honest. And I'll see you guys on Friday when I'm doing the score challenge. Between now and Friday, I need to learn how to use PZB, so wish me luck with that. And I hope everybody has a really, really nice night. And thanks for joining me. Bye.